real life, like mythical potion ingredients and their effects to use for a story.
Hello.
And like, here's a line out of this. This method of procedure is followed a charm for an elf-shot horse. The horse is ill from the effects of shots supposedly sent by elves.
Interesting.
And like, this is stuff that like people apparently actually bought into at some point.
I finally got better at describing transitions in between areas, like navigating through a forest when it's not really like anything. It's not the end destination. I've gotten really good at it.
This is getting
Not like George R.R. Martin, but you know, George R.R. Martin takes pages upon pages to describe the journey in between.
He's another one of those writers that he's lucky he got published and successful when he did, because there's almost no way he would get published today.
No. God, no. Long as he takes. What's a deadline?
Well, and not
Oh,
even
man.
that. Just like you say, his Tolkien-esque page-long descriptions of trees.
Yes. That's the one thing they went over when I went through like a vivid descriptions class recently, because that's where I've decided like it's a point that I want to work on, and they're talking about like how like the real advanced vivid descriptions get really freaking long, and then there's people like Tolkien, and I was like, oh shoot.
Where's my book? Oh no. It might help if I have source material. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Hey Lucius, how you doing?
Hey, that's everybody. All right, so let me get into the game here.
No,
We
we
officially
missed one.
start.
I was having some.
Down a little.
Was having some. Oh, I guess I can go live. We're live, but intro. Yes, you should be able to log in now to the game. All right, cool. Y'all are in quite the spot for one of you to be AFK, so I will be solid, and I will, you know, when I run another player's character when they are AFK, I run it at the bare minimum, but I will run it. Unless I'm Derek.
There we go.
All right, let me find where we were here. As we are... Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see.
Amika was the last to get here, and somehow Amika isn't before me. I hate you, internet.
Haha.
Yeah. Oh, I suddenly remember everything that happened before we left last week. Oh, this does not fare well.
Y'all
Two
are...
sessions in a row, ending on a dragon.
Oh, yeah! Well...
How are we about to die to a dragon in both of our campaigns?
I know.
Yeah.
Because I love you, that is why.
TPK all of your characters from all of your games in the same week.
That's how you know I'm really just done with D&D, so I'm just going to TPK both parties on a dragon and run away.
We have the family photo thing now, because we know, like, you know, we've got the family photo in Saturday night's game now. Now he can't kill us because we're in the photo.
That is not true, though. I have made that statement. That is not an accurate statement. You can still
It'll be
die.
like one of those serial killer movies where as he kills people, he just X's out their face in the picture.
I'll draw a stick figure face of your new character and just like scotch tape it over the top.
Yeah.
Just have a piece of paper taped to it with the new
Thanks.
character crappily doodled on it.
I just saved me 3 digits.
Okay. So we will, for those of you who don't know, Lily will be late, so she will be coming in about an hour and a half due to school. So I am going to pull up her character sheet and run the only one of you that is likely to survive. So
You gotta talk like Harley Quinn though. Mr. J, Mr. Marcus.
I'm not going to get myself beat up for doing that.
Gup, she's so short. Oh wait, we're the same height. Never mind. It's a dangerous line of talking.
Some of us have learned from Tim's mistakes.
Yes. Others of us are Tim.
Yeah. It's the best way to put it.
Okay. So we did leave off last week. I think I've got her character sheet pulled up here.
Because she actually rewatches these, so everything I'm saying right now, she's gonna be like, "Huh?
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not Harley Quinn, jackass."
Okay, yep, I got her character sheet. I'm going to test a roll and see if it works. That's unarmed strike. Okay, cool. Can you see the unarmed strike, or is it private?
Nope,
I can't tell.
it's private.
Okay. Public rolls for tonight. Okay. So I'm not going to mess with all that. Let me put on watch together, and we'll be good to go. Getting a little bit of a late start here. We are... Turn this
People
down.
die in this game, Gup.
People die in this game. All right, so where are y'all? Okay, down here. Yes. Did we not do this yet? Okay. Ended last week as Marcus, you begin to cross over this bridge as this draconic esque creature lands onto this bridge before you. After you had kind of a conversation with this djinn. And there's a man riding on his back, and he said, "I thought I told you to leave." As you told him that this is the first time you've seen him, he points over your shoulder at Nysra. I do need you all to start off by rolling initiative right off the bat.
Ah, we can't.
With a
we
bang.
can't-
Got a tracker.
We can't talk. I figured.
Tracker's
we could
up.
talk.
You might be able to. You can certainly try to talk, yes.
No.
In turn order.
Is this icon on me for mage armor or what?
Yes, you do still have mage armor on.
Okay.
Yep, you did do that.
Stand by for Marcus shenanigans.
Oh yeah, I have to roll for her too. Let's see. Oh, initiative.
And Horsey, since I'm not on him.
And
I
Horsey.
Yes, I was caught in shock.
All right, Amika. What do you do as these events unfold and you're kind of tucked away, hidden behind this pillar?
Call him ugly.
I'd like to start off with my bonus action. Just like, flip out my hair and look good, and cast my bonus action as my class feature for moving everybody, which has a name, Mantle of Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So
How much-
bonus action,
how much-
up to 4 creatures you can see.
How much temp HP?
8.
Okay.
Can I see Risa from here? I mean, I can see the token, but it's like
Yeah.
half covered by dark.
Yeah, you have semi-vision, but you can see her for the purposes of spellcasting, sure.
I am going to use it on everyone but Nysra.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 temp health, and if you don't already have temp health, it replaces it if you do. And as a reaction, you can move up to your standard movement.
Nysra already had the temp HP.
Perfect. So did Amika, but actually it's my turn, so I don't need that bonus or reaction for movement. So
Correct.
instead of myself, I'm going to give a wink towards the djinn and give him 8 temp health. Because why not?
Okay. As yeah, I'll do that.
Nice, just like, where's everybody going?
He kind of looks at you with one eyebrow cocked up higher than the other.
And then as my movement, I am going to 1, 2, 3. So I actually have 3.
Hello, Nurse Wiggles. Thank you for joining us.
Right before I step out of vision range. Actually, how far is that? This might have been before I moved. Nope, we're good.
Thank you for that follow, Dads and Dice. Thank you. And welcome. Sorry,
Oh, I
continue.
say we're good. Okay, yeah, it's 60 feet. I am going to viciously mock the the rider.
Okay.
Yell at him. Dragon mounts are so overrated.
And that's a wisdom save, right?
Wiz 15,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move my last.
It's an
3
8.
squares.
So he takes how much damage?
2.
3. 3 psychic damage. Heavy hitter.
Man,
But
my client's super like it. So 1, 2.
he's got disadvantage, right, on his next attack?
Yes. I think it specifically attacks.
It is. Specifically attacks, yes.
Did you give Paul the inspiration too?
Yep.
Oh, then Paul could use his reaction to move.
Correct.
Does Paul want to move closer to the dragon?
No, he stays there.
Nope.
So action, bonus action, movement. That is the end of Amika's turn.
All right. Nysra is up. Oh, begin combat. Okay, Nysra. Oh yeah, I'm Nysra. Nysra is going to move up closer to the dragon with a snarky remark, something along the lines of, "I don't care what you told me last time." 10, 15, 20,
That's probably her.
25, 30. That's as far as she can make it. She'll throw a javelin at the wyvern, and that is a 16 to hit, which does hit for 10 piercing damage. And I'm gonna end her turn there. She'll rage. Let her rage. Ooh, yeah. Do I? Yeah, I do. Alright, so she's raging. That's the end of her turn. As the wyvern with the rider on the back of it begins kind of creeping up to her. The rider giving her a snark. And he is going to move one step closer. There we go. And attack. 1 bite, 1 stinger. Okay. Stinger. Claws. Attacker with 17 is going to hit for... Ooh, damn. 29 points of damage. Saving throw.
Oh, no.
That is a lot.
Oh, but-
Hindsight should have used vicious mockery on the wyvern.
Well, it's also halved, right?
It is, well, yeah, all but the poison damage will not be halved, but she is going to have to make a constitution saving throw.
That's like some almost one-shot racer nonsense right there.
Which she does save from, so she'll take half as much from the poison damage as well. So all of that is halved, which is going to be 14 points of damage.
Minus the 8 temp HP, right?
6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, that's right. 10, 2, 3, 4. So no more temp HP. And it will be the wyvern's turn.
Oh, I thought the wyvern just went.
That was the wyvern's turn. That's what I was saying. It is Rice's turn.
Oh, whew. I was like,
let's
she's gonna
see
die.
here. Rasa will step out from cover a little bit. Is this dark? This like pathway, walkway thing here?
Yes. It is actually not going to be dark here.
I could see a minute ago, but now I can't.
Yeah, it's because of me.
Yeah, it's not dark right here. So let me add some lighting.
Oh,
When I transferred this over from Roll20, it did not add dynamic lighting into the maps.
so Rasa will step out like so, and then we will. Oh, which one do I want to use?
Aha! Yeah, they don't have any of those.
No, don't necessarily want to potentially hurt Nicer any more than I absolutely have to.
She's tough.
You know what? We'll keep it simple for now, and we'll just firebolt
Who are you firebolting?
on the whip.
Wyvern. Okay. Roll attack.
I did.
Oh, you did. 24 definitely hits for 12, and yeah, it's going to take 12 damage.
And then Rasa will step back behind cover. and be done.
See Raisa just kind of pop over to the side, throw this firebolt directly into the throat of this screeching wyvern, and goes now to Kasanar, who is going to do some things. I've got to move the token to get to him. You're going to see him kind of lift. He's got on these white robes with blue kind of around the collar and the hood as he lifts up his hands. And you begin to see white particles of magic. Oh, we don't have this problem here. Sweet. I don't think you have anybody with counters. Raisa might have counterspell. I forgot.
He does not. I'm suddenly realizing a giant oversight.
Yes! Alright, I don't have to worry about these
It
spell
can learn it,
descriptions
but
right
it's
now.
not
Don't worry, it's overturned Saturday Cup.
What is the range on this?
Well, I believe he has it, but not prepared. Maybe?
What is the range on this? 100 feet long. Damn, okay. So that is going to hit... Yep. Paul and Nystra as he casts Lightning Bolt.
Is he deliberately not hitting the djinn?
No, he is not deliberately not hitting the djinn. So I need y'all to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Nystra. Oh, I'm Nystra. Damn. Okay. She fails. Paul, dexterity saving throw, and we will dexterity saving throw for the djinn. 17. All right, so that is going to be... Ooh. All right, 31 points of damage to Paul and Nystra, and 15 points to the djinn.
Is that halved for her, or
No.
is it full?
No, she'll take half damage when raging is half damage from everything, right?
Nope, just piercing, bludgeoning.
Ooh, yeah, that
slashing.
is full on 31 points of damage.
Oh god.
Minus 31.
Damn you, Marcus.
Oh, oops, I did not mean to do that.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
I accidentally killed Nystra.
Wander right up to the dragon. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I did do that.
You did. Okay, and that's going to be it for his turn. You should have left when you had the chance, Paul. It is on you.
Yes, we should have.
So I ask the genie, and I point to the guy, and I ask him, "Is that your master?" And then well, let me... Okay, so ask him about the master, and I ask him to help us. Paul's done.
Give me a quick persuasion check, and then we will visit this on his turn as well. Hindsight, I should have given y'all some healing potions. Ooh, damn, son. Okay.
Goodness.
Fair. All right. And so that's it for Paul. It'll go to Horsey. You did not give Horsey any instructions, so Horsey is going to protect his master. That's 10. 25, 30, 40. That's 40. He's got 60 feet of movement. 40. 50. Ooh, nice. 60. Yeah. He's going to go up here and do his, what is that? The trampling charge, which is a hooves attack against the wyvern. 19 to hit. And let's give me a strength saving throw for the wyvern. All right. Okay. So with the wyvern, you're gonna see your horsey kind of run up across this bridge, rear back, and just crack this wyvern with his hooves across the chest, knocking the rider off to the side and knocking them both prone. Prone is an effect. There we go. And that deals how much damage? 10 points of damage to the wyvern. Horsey just kicked some ass.
He gets 2 of the hooves attacks, right?
Does he get 2? It does not say
I think
multi-attack.
He only gets 1
Yeah, he
unless
only
charges.
Well,
he did
Or knocks
charge.
down.
And he knocked the guy
Hammer.
down, so he
Yeah,
gets a bonus hoof.
Oh, you do get bonus hoof. Yes, sir. All right. 10 is going to miss it, though, unfortunately. The second hoof does somehow being prone gives advantage, though. So let me try that again. 16 will hit. 13 more points of bludgeoning damage as he continues to kind of beat on this wyvern with his hooves. All right, Horsey, MVP. Marcus, it's your turn. You're being outshined by a horse. What do you do?
The night is young. Marcus steps out, sees that that the damn wyvern is
Not a dragon.
the wyvern is prone.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, Gup.
Sorry, I'm having to eat because of work. Yeah, you see the wyvern. Oh, that sucks for you. The wyvern's
Yeah, you get that now. Yeah.
head is like actively against the ground as you're seeing this hoof horse just crack down onto its skull, and you see the rider thrown off, also laying on his side in between 2 pillars.
Okay, so here's what Marcus is gonna do. Marcus is going to cast Hunter's Mark on the wyvern.
Okay.
And I am gonna. Nope. Viva Las Vegas. That doesn't make sense. Let's see. Why did that roll 3 of them? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, because okay. I am. Yeah, let's see how this works. I'm gonna do sharpshooter for the first one.
Okay. Ignoring cover, but you do not ignore prone, so still disadvantage.
I do not. Yeah, it's still disadvantage.
So go ahead and roll attack. Do you see Marcus trying to line up a shot in between the horse and Nashra and all this chaos?
Oh!
Yeah, the arrow just snaps plumb out of your finger, and your arrow falls directly onto the ground. It pokes you in the toe as it falls, but your boots catch the point of the tip, and lucky you do not take damage this time.
I'm gonna try again.
You know I like my critical failures.
Yeah.
I'll be nice though.
Same thing this time.
Has definitely been expended though.
Yeah, you all get
What
one.
the hell?
Damn, son! You said you get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you go to reach out and pull out one of your arrows, you grab this rough spot on kind of the shaft of a poorly made arrow, sticking your thumb with a splinter as you take 1 point of piercing damage, and you drop your arrow to the ground, and you let out a little bit of a whimper under your breath that you hope nobody else can hear.
God. And I go back around the corner, and I am a turn.
All right.
This is important to me.
Atir does look at you, Paul. And friend, I cannot take up arms, but I can help. Yes, I can help. And he is going to cast. How many creatures? Damn, 10. Okay. Really? Is that what's about to happen? No, this is what's going to happen. Creature you touch. He is going to touch you, Paul, and turn you invisible.
Hmm.
Then
Air quotes help.
And then he will turn back around and begin kind of molding the stones at his feet. And it will be Amika's turn. Paul, you are invisible.
Oh yeah. So Mika is going to step back up. That's 5, 10. Ooh.
That's all I got for invisibility.
You would categorize that as the angle he would go if he got shoved, right?
Yes, that is the angle in which that would happen, but he no longer has disadvantage either, by the way. That ends on your turn, correct? Vicious Mockery?
I'm pulling up. 1 second.
I believe it ends on the start of your turn.
Or take next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Its next turn.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It has disadvantage until the end of its next
Oh,
turn.
it already had a turn, so yeah. It's not matter no more.
Whoops.
It is prone. So what is it you are attempting to do?
I want to use my bonus action. Actually, I'll use my... use my full movement to get right there, which is where I started last turn. So, and then I'm going to attempt to use my bonus action to... I want to shove him off that edge.
With
But
what?
First, I have the telekinetic shove thing.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You and Quincy
first
both.
off...
It's a strength save, right?
Yeah.
Excellent
Well,
plan.
before that, I want to cast Bane.
Okay.
And on him and the weapon. So cast.
First level up to 1 minute. Concentration. D4. It's a... What kind of save is it?
Charisma 15.
Charisma. Oof. It's not going to go well. Charisma for the Wyvern is a 5. Charisma for... is a 6. Alright, so they both fail. So they
Perfect.
subtract a D4. I'm going to go ahead and click this for the subtraction.
And then as
No, I'm
my
not.
bonus action,
Damn, I've got to
I would
actually
like to telekinetic shove
Ooh, that's clever.
the wizard off that ledge.
Alright, so he's subtracting a 1 from his strength. It's a strength save, right?
And I believe because he is prone, he gets disadvantage. I'll have to double check, but one of these things gives disadvantage. I can't remember if it's on strength.
I want to agree with you there.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
But
No,
it's
that's not prone. That is one of the other side effects.
Okay.
No
That's-
disadvantage, just a -1.
That is a 12.
DC 15 strength.
And how far are you how
I
far are
think he
you?
only goes 5 feet.
Is it the same one
Oh,
Quincy
let me-
has? If so, then you
No,
have to.
it's
Oh,
a
okay.
different one. Let me double check something real quick. Oh yeah, he's within 30 feet of me. Okay, just want to double check that. So
Oh, actually, I can read it here.
5 feet toward you or away from you. So I'd like to shove him 5 feet away from me.
Yeah. Okay. He'll plop down and fall into a pool of water, and then you don't currently see him as he seems to be submerged.
Is he melt?
Is he melting?
uh,
So that's action, bonus action, my full movement. So that will be the end of my turn.
all right.
Water. My only weakness, and I'm surrounded by it.
Nystra is gonna move out of the over in front of the wyvern and out from underneath the horse as she was actively standing up and the horse was like completely over her. She will take her what's she got? The warhammer and make 2 attacks. Both hit. 15, 14 points of damage. All right. Yeah, she walks up to this wyvern that's on the ground, and she sees the horse just pounding on its head with its hooves. She takes her big hammer and she said, kind of shakes her head, "Yeah, like that." And she keeps smacking in unison with the horse hooves. Then it will.
Deliver and a boot down.
They do as he takes, but it takes half of its movement to stand up, compose itself.
Gup, those Warhammer attacks would have been an advantage because he was prone.
That is accurate. In case of a crit,
Fish for that 20.
still no crit, so same effect. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I had to burp. And it is going to retaliate against. Nysra, as it takes a stinger and a claw attack. 18 to hit. 19 to hit. Oof. Oof.
Dang.
What have I done? She's gonna be so mad. She always takes so much damage. That's all halved, except for she has to make a Constitution saving throw, which she is good at, and that is yep. Actually, what is the con? That is a fail. It is a 15 Constitution saving throw.
She's got 1 hour.
So she is going to take the full blunt of the poison damage, which is 23 of that is full damage. Oh, and she is unconscious.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nysra, you see this wyvern get up after having kind of been pounded and bashed into the head repeatedly with a warhammer and with a hoof. And he stands up and he just claws at her real hard, and then you see his tail reach back and just stab into her as she takes a lethal dose of poison, and she collapses to the ground. Raisa, it is on you.
Raisa will step back out of cover.
Bane.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh.
What?
I'm also eating, which is why my camera's off.
I'm sorry. Bane is subtracting a d4 from its attack roll. So let me roll that d4. She may be saved. Thank you for catching that.
Yes, thank you.
Subtracting a 2. Nope, they both still hit. That puts it at a 16, and her AC is in fact 16.
I tried.
That was a good shot. That was a really good catch.
Please don't kill Lily.
Believe it or not, huh?
Please don't kill Lily.
I'm gonna try not to. Alright, and it will go to Raisa. Raisa, it's your turn.
So Raisa will step out of cover and say something to Amika like, maybe we should do something about Nysra. Can she do much of anything about Nysra?
I mean, she would have run in there,
I'm
though. I
guessing
feel like I
Nysra-
did that right.
I'm guessing Nysra weighs more than 3 pounds?
Yeah.
Or 5 pounds even?
Yes. Her hammer weighs 5 pounds. Well, probably more.
She would be tickled pink if she wasn't passed out right now. It's like, oh, you think I weigh less than 5 pounds? Thank you. You're over here like, we should do something, and Marcus is over here like, Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin.
I could do that.
Come on, Raisa. Be the healer.
So, my Wand of Magic Missiles, it doesn't die when I use all of its charges, it regains them, but if you roll a 1, it crumbles.
If you expend its last charge, you have to roll. Hey, actually, Dad's and Dice, yeah. I watched y'all's Magic Missile little area last night. So yes, this Wand of Magic Missiles, you expend all of its charges, you have to roll a d20, and if you get a 1 on that d20, the wand shatters. Otherwise, it just loses its charge.
Okay. Fuck it, we'll do it.
Yes, I love when I have to carry another character's character sheet.
We will...
Survive.
Hopefully, maybe. We will do... a 6th level magic missiles on the wyvern.
All right, so that will be for one. You're going to have to roll for each missile.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
D4s. Yeah, that's fine.
3.
And you're doing this on the wyvern, is that right?
Yes, 6.
Holy cow!
Shit, son. Okay, now roll me a D20 and see what happens to the wand.
No, I only used 6. It's got 7.
Oh, you smart woman. All right.
I
4,
looked it up once.
Can
5,
you change
6.
that into fire or?
No, because it's not a spell he cast. So
Okay.
From an
still
item.
gonna be force damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So Race is just going to step
23.
out around the corner and be like, fuck this, and unload on the thing.
23 points of damage as you see every single one of these missiles connect with just an acute precision as it smacks into the kind of the neck, going directly up until it, a couple of them smack it in the eye for that natural 5. And takes 23 points of damage, force damage.
And then Raisa will step back behind some cover.
You and Marcus.
She likes her
XCOM
friends,
modes.
but not enough to endanger herself.
I need to roll something.
Marcus hasn't noticed her fall down yet, though, either.
Friends being a strong term.
Keep in mind, Gup, when he fell into that water, he was prone.
Yes, I have taken that into consideration.
Okay.
All right, Paul, it's your turn. You still don't see him, by the way. He is. There you go.
Also, there's, if it matters, there's rules for how long a creature can hold their breath.
Yes, there is.
I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but if that matters.
Does dash break my invisibility?
It will not.
So I'm gonna dash up to get right up next to the wyvern.
I don't believe dash will break your.
No.
I don't think so.
It is not a attack or offensive spell.
Ooh, it is an action, though.
Or spell. It specifically says an attack or a spell cast.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It wouldn't make sense not to be able to sprint while you're invisible. So yeah, by all means. How far is that?
And that's as far as he can go. I
Yep.
say good job to war telepathically. Good job to Warhorse, and to back up and do another charge. And
Okay.
I'm done with my turn.
You'll see his kind of demeanor perk up with regality as Horsey seems to be very pleased at something. And it backs up kind of next to you, Amika, and it looks down at you and goes and just juts forward back at the wyvern, making a hoof attack if it hits.
It did move out of attack range of a enemy creature, though.
It did. We'll take that claw attack on Horsey. Oh. 18 points of damage on the horse, and the horse is at 1 life. But he still lives, and he does rear back, and after taking that kind of hit, he's jetted kind of out of his groove as his hoof attack fails with that natural 1. Almost hitting Nysra, but everybody gets 1. I'm not that mean. Marcus, it is on you.
Krillin, I choose you. There we go. Alright, moves over to the left, sees his target, and he is going to bonus action Planar Warrior.
Okay.
And a target is going to be the wyvern, who is no longer prone.
Correct.
So sharpshooter and planar warrior, which weird. It's not. Oh, that's because I gotta read. There we go. Okay.
Planar Warrior adds the damage. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
6 of it. Nice. That is definitely going to hit.
All
21.
force damage. 24 points of damage total. All force.
Yeah, it will take 24 points of damage as you see this arrow just kind of shatter in an explosion of force. Hunter's Mark. It still lives.
Next attack.
Damn, it still lives.
And Sharpshooter again. No Planar Warrior this time.
My dog here is begging for some of this roast like nobody's business.
Ooh, 14 gonna hit.
I believe so. It does hit.
And on top of that, 2 more for 25 points of damage.
Yep, it had 1 HP left. So as you draw back this arrow and you shoot the first one and you see it kind of start to explode on impact and just sheer velocity of force and stuff, knocks it back as it begins to kind of bleed out of its mouth. And then you let loose a second arrow penetrating directly into its mouth as it lets out a and falls on the ground. The head is just like on top of Nasra, kind of pinning her down.
And I'm going to go up 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we see the guy that fell in the water?
You do not.
Alright, cool. And I'm done.
Alright, that is going to be... Does he have any other thing?
Your wounds.
He does not have cure wounds. No, I'm sorry. Let's see. Well. What is he gonna... Damn, what is he gonna do? Oh, hey, wait. Maybe I missed something. Quit, Pepper. Go on. Quit. No, I did not miss something. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, he is going to walk up to you, Raisa, touch you, and turn you invisible.
sweet.
And then he'll go back
Thanks,
to
dude.
moving his rocks around. And he'll go to Amika.
That's what we call it these days.
Yes.
Amika is going to yell at Nysra. And say, we're not done here yet. Using a level 2 healing word. Healing for 11.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For the record, that's 1 shy of the max that.
Is that on? Did you do that on Warhorse or the Wyvern?
Definitely the wyvern. No, it's on Nysra.
Ray's wyvern.
Amika, what are you doing? That was too easy. Let's do it again.
Round 2.
Okay. Yeah. As you see, some life just Nasra just as she breathes and she looks around and she's almost got this just thrill, this lust in her eyes of sheer enjoyment, even though she was just unconscious. But she does have a wyvern pinning her body down.
You're welcome.
Look at the wyvern and be like, she's probably better at moving that than I am. I'm gonna peek over the edge. Can I see, like, is it based on the lines in this? I'm guessing there's a current of some sort.
There is a very very small current. Give me a perception check.
There is a directionality to the water flow, though. 6.
Oh.
Yeah, you see water flowing, but you can't see any discernible markings in or above the water to know where he might have gone.
Yep. Well, Bane's still on him, so doop, doop. Actually, I don't even think I have anything I can do as an action. Because I think I need to be able to see him in order to vicious mockery.
That is, as long as it can hear you. I don't know if you have to be able to see it or not. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played a bard.
Creature you can see within range. Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunate. So. I am going to actually before I step around this corner. Of course.
The only way to escape bullies and mockery is to hide.
It'd be as I'm walking around this corner here. I will cast Mage Hand and position it next to Nysra and have it start helping her, like, do the help action.
Sure.
And then I'll finish moving around this corner.
Marcus is going to go and pull the arrows out of the skull of the wyvern.
You are still in combat.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yes.
That will be the end of Amika's turn.
Yeah, no, you are still in turn order. So then it will go to Nysra, who is going to make me a strength save. Or a strength. Yes, okay, so she is going to, with the assistance of this Mage Hand, push this wyvern head off of her body and back 5 feet. And she's going to kind of look around, move over. Where is he? Where is he? And Raisa, it is on you.
Need more of a Boston accent, Cup.
Where is he? Where is he? Let me at him.
That sounds more accurate. That's right, honey. I said that. I know you're going to be watching this later.
Calm yourself, Nysra. We'll find him. And Raisa will be done.
Maybe. There we go. Alright, you begin to see this person surface out of the water and kind of climb up along the rocky edges of this cavern. As he kind of grasps it on himself, he's about 3/4 of the way out of the water, his feet still in. He is going to start breathing heavy and kind of panting as he begins to cast Witch Bolt at... Paul's invisible.
Not horse.
So is Raisa if moving doesn't cancel it.
Yeah. No.
No. Not horsey.
No, it's not horsey.
Well, by the rules of that doorway from before, I have cover.
I'm sorry, Nysra.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, and that's definitely a hit.
That's an attack roll, so minus 1d4.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter, 16.
Yeah.
Doesn't he technically also have cover, though?
No, he has perfectly fine vision of that right there.
Okay.
And... Oh, wow. She lives! As a crackling bolt of energy blasts forth from his fingertips and hits her for a whopping 3 damage. Okay. So yeah, that is that. And Paul, it's your turn.
Does lay on hands break invisibility?
It will, yes.
Okay, I'll break stealth to lay on hands horsey.
Okay, for how much?
15.
Ooh, okay. 15. Alright, so Horsey is looking pretty healthy now. So he gives you a nod of appreciation. And you feel these little guys in your armor kind of squirming around with happiness.
They're getting pumped up. And then I mount Horsey, and then we have the feeling like we're going to charge around and intercept the guy.
All right. So after your movement to get up there, and you mount Warhorse. Yeah. Do you have any thing in particular you're wanting him to do since you're mounted now?
Oh, I might have not hit push to talk right. I tell him that we're going to try to intercept that guy on land.
On land. Okay.
On land, yeah.
Give me a perception check. Let's give Horsey a perception check as well. Maybe. There we go. All right. So you tell Horsey that, it's like, hey, kind of point this way. It's intercepting him. But he kind of shakes his head and he's like, no, we're going to go. And as it's his turn,
no.
We're going to go this way because Horsey has intuition. Can I move you both? Yeah. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right. So Horsey brings you over here. And that's the end of his turn as well. Marcus, it is on you.
Copy that. Marcus is going to move forward. Not today. And he's going to take his Hunter's Mark off of the Wyvern as a bonus action and place it onto this guy over here. And he is going to do Sharpshooter. Cue Benny Hill music.
It's going to miss. It's going to fly directly over this kind of stone half wall stone.
Cool. He's gonna try again with Sharpshooter again. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Please be on the left side. Please be on the left side. Yes.
All right, yeah, you do crit. Cool. So that's 2 Hunter's Marks. That's 9 points of damage on the Hunter's Mark and 22 points of. You gotta love that one. 22 points of damage. So 22, 31 points of damage.
God.
Yeah, is he? Oof. Yeah, as he takes a tumble, like he's kind of pinned and pierced, kind of a back against the wall. He's not quite prone, but he's having a hard time holding himself up.
And with that, let's see. Marcus is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he is going to move directly here, trying to grant himself cover behind the pillar.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, Jin moving his rocks around. Mika, it is on you. Yes. I too am a fan of, well, at least of archers in general. Yeah. He's pretty strong.
Yeah, there we go. In the corner. So I can see him from here because his token's like halfway into that wall.
Yeah, you can see him. Okay. The wall. It's only about a half wall. So I mean, let's see if I can. Yeah.
Perfect. He's not going to attack, so Vicious Mockery seems kind of useless. Let's see. Actions. So I'm going to... I really need to invest in something that's not just insulting people for actions.
But, I mean, is that Amika, though?
Yeah.
Why doesn't Lucius have Vicious Mockery?
That's a good question. Oh, because it's a
Bard thing. Yeah.
Yeah, wizards don't get access to it, unfortunately. I guess Amika's just gonna mock him while he's floating around in the water. I guess he's pulling himself out of the water.
Yeah.
She's gonna yell at him. Get a little wet there.
Wisdom saving
17.
throw 18, so he saves.
Unfortunate. So last of my movement. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, no,
5.
wait. Does he have Bane on?
He
He
does.
does
have
have
on
Bane. He does have
Ooh,
Bane.
ooh, ooh.
Oh,
So this is a 4. Yep.
wow, that is perfect. Perfect. All right.
Good call. 7 psychic damage.
Takes 7 points of damage as you see just him kind of start racking his head as his face turns flush red, and quickly goes pale as blood starts kind of pouring out of his eye sockets. His tear ducts.
So I'm gonna move the rest of my movement here. Raisa is invisible, right?
She is, yes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be walking through there, and Mika's gonna like bump into her and definitely grope her as she moves through the space, not knowing that Raisa's there.
Ooh.
My bad. And then I guess as a bonus action, I'm gonna attempt to pull him back into the water.
Okay. Okay.
Guys,
At a certain point, you're just bullying him.
yeah.
As a 17 on the strength save.
Minus a 1d4 for
Ah, shit. Yes. I'm actually pulling for you here. As a 16.
16. So that saves.
Hey.
Not
Not
my turn.
Not again, you harlot.
Wow.
pulling out the real DND.
Sexist piece of crap.
That's medieval for thought, by the way.
That's medieval for thought. Yeah, that's right. Begone, thine harlot. All right.
The end of her turn.
That hits. All right. So, in a nice jest of retaliation, Nastra sees him kind of arrowed and pinned up against these rocks as she grabs this axe. She kind of laughs. Not so tough now, are you? And she throws this hand axe at him and just cleaves him directly into the forehead, killing him with her
Damn it,
hand.
you're doing this too well, Gup.
I mean, I know my players. I've got to know you pretty well. So you are out of combat now, and his corpse, the wyvern corpse, is on the bridge, and his corpse is along the stone wall.
So Marcus
Went better than I expected.
Yeah, it went a lot better than I expected. Hopefully Saturday is going to go that well. So Marcus runs up to Nirsa, looks over to Mika. Perhaps we should take a short rest?
Taking a few minutes might be for the best.
Sorry, yes, I just said short rest. Yes, I am I am gonna do that thing that always ticks me off when my players do it. I'm gonna see if I can extract some poison from the wyvern.
Sure. Give me a pepper quit. Go. You're not getting any roast. Go. It's so sad. Probably because I already gave her some. Give me a animal handling. Nature check, survival check. Your choice. Either one of the two.
Ooh, I should be really good in survival. Bad news bear.
Or medicine.
Ooh. 13.
13. Yeah, that's fine. As you, what do you have to put it in?
Ooh, good question. Do I have something to put it in? I might.
Mouth.
Yeah, right. Oof.
Just suck it out, Mark. Fine.
Yeah, no. What kit? I didn't get a kit? That's not right.
Can I inspire him?
I don't know. Can you?
Suck harder.
Oh Lord.
You got really get up in there.
No, I'm not wasting my water skin on that. No, I do not.
Then you accidentally drink from it sometime.
No. Yeah, right.
Like a plan.
That's yeah. No, we're not gonna. No. Too many bad things have happened to me recently. I'm literally looking through all my kits, and I do not have anything that I could even finagle. So no, never mind. That's going to be a withdrawal from that.
Dang.
I'd like to take a scale as a trophy.
He doesn't. The wyverns don't really have scales as much as they have a thick leathery hide.
Yeah.
So they're not actual dragons, but they are very draconic in appearance.
Take like a claw or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do have claws. Yes.
Can I skin these guys actually?
What level is your skin?
Do you have do you have Shadowland skinning? Let's see. Yeah, give me a medicine check for that.
Medicine check. Okay.
I am throwing inspiration towards him. Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. The left one.
Sure.
Let's see, and I'll go ahead and roll a d6 on top of that for this. D8. Ooh, yes, level up. Okay, so, oof, there you go.
Yeah, that's fine. So you are able to kind of carve some of the leather from his wingspan.
Within leather is supposed to make very good armor. Perhaps I could find someone that'll make this into armor for me.
Is there anything of note that I can see of the dead guy? I thought he was. Oh, Kaz Hanar.
Give me a perception check, or give me an investigation check since you're actively looking.
9.
A 9. You see a skull split open and blood. That kind of is all that draws your attention. His
No excuse to try and convince Marcus to go over there and look at the body.
Let's see.
Fancy robes.
Actually, No. I was gonna see if I could do something fancy with a rope and an arrow, but I don't think I can.
Was Paul trying to take anything? He didn't have scales, but were you tempted to like cut a claw or anything like that?
Oh wait, I got a mage hand up.
Maybe if there was a convenient piece that fell off while Marcus was harvesting. But he wouldn't have put much work into it. He's surprised that it doesn't have scales.
Oh yeah, yes, no other innards. Marcus kind of had acute precision with his scalpel skills when it came to skinning the wyvern. No waste.
I am going to cast Mage Hand and rummage around the body with a Mage Hand.
Sure. So you don't actually see anything on his person. He's got the robe, but his robes are quite empty.
Rummage through his pockets, finding nothing. Was he like holding a staff or any weapon?
Nope.
Unfortunate. How much?
He's gonna be a pain in the ass. He can at least have something for us to take.
I know, right? Rude. Cannot carry more than 10 pounds. Ooh. I don't feel like I can tug his body into the water.
I'm sorry.
With that limitation.
He had a dagger.
I will take his dagger.
Okay. Yes, he had a dagger.
Take that.
Is it a plain dagger?
It does appear to be rather mundane.
Oh.
But it poisons him when he touches it.
Totally worth it.
So, if it looks like the group is going to settle down and rest, then we would join them. But otherwise, I'd go back to where Horsey was taken.
Where is it that you're gonna try to rest?
Ooh, there was a Marcus suggests back past the Jin, there was a private room that had a bed in it. Actually, there were a few. We could probably bulk up in there, remain out of sight. Marcus is going to try and push the body of the wyvern into the water, by the way.
Give me a strength check.
Yeah. He's
Athletic.
also going to ask
Athletics.
Nystra to help. Can he ask Nystra to help him?
What if you're poisoning someone's water supply?
She's gonna kind of look at your arms and look at her arms. How about you help me do it?
Very well done. It's about the skill of it and how it's used, not the size.
Pretty sure
What
it's
they all
the size.
All right, so
What about strength versus dexterity? What are you guys talking about?
since you're helping, I rolled with advantage, but that is a 17. Actually, she does the 17 on her own. So as she's starting to pull, you walk up, and she's like,
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
"Oh, that was acrobatics, wasn't it?"
Yes.
Well, that's even better. Yeah, even better. So that's a 21. She walks up and she starts grabbing it. As a matter of fact, I don't think I need you. And she turns around and she just starts dragging the body off. And then she tosses it in and she's... My hammer, please. And you look down and the hammer's like down by your feet.
Paul would like to go ask the genie again about who the wyvern driver was. If that's okay. But
Yeah.
it's okay if not.
No, you certainly can do that.
And Reza, I think the water would dilute the wyvern's venom. Otherwise, there would be a lot of poisoned water supplies out there where wyverns habitat naturally.
Do they live in the water?
No, but one has ever Have you ever heard of a wyvern falling in the water and dying and poisoning the water supply? If you could think of it, it's
I suspect
happened.
it's happened at least once.
If we haven't heard of it, I think we're safe.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
There's a snake in my...
Or a bunch of people will die. It'll be on your conscience, Marcus, not mine.
The survivors live to tell the tale of the poisoned water.
Yes.
Get it? They all die.
Where do you think that toy cowboy got it?
Oh, God.
Okay, so yeah, as you begin to kind of walk your way back down to the halls in an area you remember to be safe, Paul, you stop by the djinn as he's still kind of molding the rocks and kind of digging out this area, and you ask him the question.
I don't like how he said we remember to be safe.
And he looks at you and he says, "Elephant, I'm afraid he's another one of the bad. Well, I say bad. One of the men that I am sworn to assist here. I'm sorry I cannot take up arms with him against him, but he is one of the cultists that reside in this city. He is one that works for... What was that lady's name? Let me scroll all the way up. It's the last thing I said to y'all. Here's one that works for Arisi Kalinoth.
Sounds like chocolate and peanut butter combined.
A rather rude one, if I might add. I will not miss him.
So I guess I just kind of nod at him, and then I catch up to the group.
As you begin to walk off, he's going to conjure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates of hot food. Just kind of float above him. And he's going to offer them to you as he conjures some food and water.
Oh, thank you very much.
And then he will go back to playing with his rocks. Nysra will join you all in here. I keep forgetting that I have control of her. I'm taking the bed. I fell unconscious. Y'all can sleep on the floor. And she's going to grab the bed. And she's going to put her warhammer in the bed with her.
I thought we were just taking a
You have
5-minute
a
breather.
fancy bedroll.
Yeah, and she's gonna cover up with the fancy bedroll.
Are we taking a long rest here? Or are we doing a short rest?
Short rest.
What time of day?
You don't know what time of day. You are deep underground.
What time of day was it when we walked into this place?
You walked in, and it was like, I think it was 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You walked down for miles.
So it might actually be
Probably
the next
night.
morning, is what you're saying. maybe it is time to call it for a bit longer than a few minutes.
Very well then. If that's the case, then maybe we should split up some of the rooms. I remember when we were looking through some of the rooms before that some of these other rooms had some extra beds in them.
Does splitting up down here really seem wise to you?
Very well, then let's. At least to maintain some sanity, let's at least split the party in 2 as opposed to more than 3. The girls can stay in here, which is all of you, but me, Paul, and the horse.
As you start talking, you're gonna turn around like over your shoulder, Marcus, and see just this large celestial warhorse just like squeezing its way through the door, and it stands there quite proud and looks around like in a very dignified head nod.
You're good people, sir.
Nay.
Which is him agreeing.
So I think it's fair to say this is the girls' room. And then Amika's just gonna like blatantly look at the door.
Yeah, I suppose there's no moving Nitra at this point.
I wouldn't.
Let us,
She's
let
like
us know.
actively asleep as you say that, but like one eye pops open. I dare you to try. She closes her eye back.
The Academy Award goes to. Marcus is going to look at both Paul and. Let us be good. Let us be on our way, Paul, Sir Horsey. The women have much sleeping to do.
Sir
I
Horsey.
would
I don't know.
to guard the door, but it's up to the ladies.
I think you're actually in this. Oh,
Yeah, I would lean against the door, and I'd put Horsey outside, unfortunately.
you want Horsey outside?
Yeah, because he doesn't have to sleep, so he would be the alarm.
Horsey.
If Horsey didn't understand, then
Horsey's
cuddle with me right next to the door. Then.
Horsey's gonna nod, and then he is going to squeeze, pop himself out. Nay.
And then I offer her to guard this door, unless Amika insists.
Yes.
Oh, right as she's gone.
Yeah. Amika will insist this is the ladies' chambers.
Let us go, Paul. We are not wanted here. Besides, our pillow fort can be built around the corner.
Did Marcus just say they're going to build a pillow fort?
You'll never know because you're behind that door, Raisa.
Things I don't want to know, Marcus.
Sir Horsey, you are a fine steed. I claim the bed. I did the most damage.
All right,
So the
so
horse put on quite a show.
Yeah. So Horsey goes ahead and lays down, but he doesn't have to sleep, and then I lay against him. on
okay.
the floor.
I need.
I imagine
Go ahead.
the little green ones are still too scared to go searching.
Pepper.
Yeah,
stop.
probably. They just stay with me. Yeah.
Yes, they are quite afraid.
Amika,
There we
actually, what's the
go.
range on this? I think it's 100.
Quit, Pepper.
Yeah, there's no way message would reach that far. Amika is going to, before they call it for the night. Spend some time casting, ritual casting, Unseen Servant. Because that's important. And then have the servant prepare food and such for them.
Prepare food. Did they have ingredients?
Well, I mean, there's rations. Like, pull out the rations and divvy them out.
Oh, wait, actually, well, I mean, they gave... Did Paul give anybody else food? Or did Paul keep it all for himself?
I checked it out, yeah.
Okay.
Walked in with 5 plates. This is all for me.
Question.
Feed some of the horsey, even though he don't need it.
Important question. Where are the retainers?
The retainers, they stayed back. They didn't even come down here.
Okay.
Except for you saw the small sapperling retainers that Paul has around him most of the time. They hide inside of his armor.
Ah, okay.
And they scratch his back when it is itchy, but they do not show themselves. During this attempt at a long rest, which one of you wants to roll me a d20?
I will.
That was good.
I make people roll so often for random encounters right now, and as a result, they killed my fiance. So
this time when she dies for it,
it's
on you.
It's on me. Yeah.
Where are my macros for this? There we go.
I like
Maybe.
that. I actually send those custom rolls.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Can't do that in Roll20.
Cannot.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, who's taking first watch?
Marcus, no.
The guy's room. Like, the guys have horsey, and he doesn't sleep.
That's true. Horsey is a constant watch. The girls, though, however, are separate. There is no door. So, are y'all just going to trust the guys to wake you up through the stone walls, or do y'all chance it?
For the first hour, we've got an unseen servant at least.
Yeah. Unseen servant can take one watch, sure.
1 hour. I guess at the end of it, that really doesn't seem like something Amika would do.
It doesn't really seem like something any of them would do.
I know.
Not
people for that sort of thing.
Nastro will gladly take the last watch.
Yeah. But that also implies that one of us will be awake to wake her up.
Reza will begrudgingly take the watch after the servant, and she will be mumbling and muttering about it.
Yeah, I guess Amika will also take a watch.
Okay. Race.
You're gonna force her to.
Raisa, you roll me a perception check.
Perception check, you'll say. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you hear. Well, you don't really hear anything. So, as you sit there on your watch, you close the door. Both of you, I assume, once your door is closed.
Yes.
You don't see anything or hear anything really out of the norm. You can... At one point, you almost get the feeling that you heard somebody walk up to the door, but as you kind of stop to listen closely, you just start hearing this snoring as Nashra rolls over and is kind of like holding her warhammer. And you're like, oh, okay. Mika, roll me a perception check, please.
12.
12. You hear some arguing from from the outside of the door. It sounds like it might be coming from the direction of the djinn that you spoke with. But eventually it subsides as you take your sleep. Nasra will.
And then
Yeah.
near the end of Amika's watch, she will recast Unseen Servant as a ritual.
Okay.
Bring it up for another hour with the command to watch until the end of its hour and then wake Nasra.
Okay. Nasra.
Looks like one group isn't getting the third watch.
So when
Just
you're
jokes.
preparing spells during a long rest, can you basically just trade out your spells in your spell book?
Yeah, it takes amount of time. Is it 30 minutes or an hour per spell level?
No, it's like 1 minute per spell level.
1 minute per spell
But you
level.
have to prepare
Okay.
your entire spell book.
At once,
um,
yeah.
Yeah. So you have spells you know, which are what's in your spell book, and then there's a prepared icon next to it, and you can only cast what's prepared.
Yeah.
And Horsey watches for y'all. And I already rolled on the random encounter table, and you saw what that was. Because I forgot to have it hidden. Yay. So go ahead and hit your long rest buttons.
Yeah.
Horsey be full 2.
Oh, my temper.
I love he has his own sheet, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. So you managed to go through this night with relative ease. So you don't hear any commotion besides the snoring of Nasra rolling around in her bed.
It's canon now.
It is canon, yeah. That happens. So you wake up kind of feeling refreshed. And, yeah, two whole charges.
That's not amazing, but
Gup, to keep in character, if anybody confronts her about the snoring, she denies it completely.
So, what do y'all do from here? As you wake up and kind
Race is
of
going to
gather
take
yourself.
a moment to fidget with their spells.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is not Waterdeep Plaza, but this is not bad arrangements.
You say that as a spider kind of like hops off of your arm and onto the ground.
It's a spider doing all the way down here.
Tiny little spider. But spider nonetheless.
Ah, you little drow spy. And I smush it.
And yeah, you've seen these rooms before as you've been in here, but everything's really worn. The bookshelf has broken shelves on it. The blankets over the bed are dusty, dirty, and full of holes. The pillow felt like it was nice, soft hay, maybe 35, 40 years ago. And the table is kind of moldy wood. So yes.
In their room.
Yeah.
In the girl's room, the unseen servant has cleaned it all up.
He refinished the wood with
Exactly.
with mahogany.
Yeah.
When he said that, I just wanted to shout, "That is mahogany!" so much.
I mean, Mika and the girls kind of hear a little bit of ruckus as the guys start gathering around in the war, and Horsey is kind of clamoring too. What was that, Paul?
Horsey and then the three helpers, they all kind of reel back when he crushes the spider for no reason.
Fear not, Sir Horsey. The drow spy has been taken care of. No reports to Loth today.
feel like the entire time that Raysa is fiddling with her spellbook, preparing spells, Amika's behind her going, "What you doing?"
Attempting
this one
to
do?
concentrate. Most of them burn stuff. It's kind of my thing.
Well, this one talks about ice.
You have to have a little bit of variety. The masters demand it. We said, what if you find something immune to fire? I said I would burn it harder.
If the girls are taking a little bit longer to get ready, then I would ask Marcus about his story that he offered to tell me a while back.
Ah, yes. My store. Yes, I totally recall that. I had it down on WordPad, but for some reason my documents are not pinned to... Wait, hold on. Hold on, I was smart.
Were you?
I was...
A couple years ago? Or more recent?
So, there we were. We were hunting.
How long as that was?
So there we were, Paul. We were hunting this great fire elemental, me and my master Boulder. He cornered me and my master, and I had this amazing stroke of genius, where I took a nearby bucket of oil, and I threw it upon the summoner of the elemental. Ha 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 ha! He dared to cast a fireball upon us. He died, thanks to my greatness. Give me an insight check, please, Paul.
When you're calling your own bullshit. Nice.
Paul kind of looks over at the DM.
It's your choice if you don't believe him or not. If you do believe him, I mean, by all means, you don't have to roll against it. But if you want to see if he's lying to you,
Paul seems like the sort that takes people at their word.
yeah, you gather that he is full of hefty shit.
Why are you giving me that look, Paul? It's true.
The horse makes the farting noise.
It's true, I swear it.
Nay.
Shut up, Cub.
Horsey the MVP.
It's like, no, Horsey, it was me, not my master, who actually did that. Freaking horse.
I've spelled less BS in a stable.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Wouldn't that technically be HS?
I shall go and check
Was a bull stable.
on the ladies.
Horsey believes you wholeheartedly.
It is true. Good day. Wait a second. What did Marcus just see out there? Oh, that's the thing we killed the other day. Okay,
Yeah, you
cool.
see a dead body laying on the ground, like a dead
Yeah.
a dead kinku.
We killed Cuckoo Kachu the other day. Knocks on the door. Ladies, are we awake?
5 more minutes.
Knock on this
Hey.
door one more time. I'm gonna knock on your head, and she's gonna shut the door in your face.
Can she reach that high?
Don't test me.
Okay. He has a rather large hammer.
I like to see, getting a glance into the room, you'd see like a, perfectly cleaned table on like the moldy one that was in your room, and like the girls are sipping on hot cups of tea.
So,
Small little indoor fire over
so
the corner.
Paul, you see Marcus walk back in. They aren't ready.
No,
I
not.
back down against Horsey.
Nastra's gonna kind of walk around up to your door. All right, let's go.
Well,
fine.
Can
Well-
I follow her?
Sir Horsey, let us be on our way.
Then after Horsey squeezes, then I would mount him, and he would follow.
That's a very weird statement.
A little bit.
after after Horsey squeezes, I'm gonna mount him. All right.
You don't want to mount something that's being squeezed, guys.
I think it has rules about that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's certainly plenty of room for you to ride Horsey through these tunnels. Has that become his name, by the way?
Sir Horsey.
Yeah, I mean Horsey's what I call him.
Okay.
Sir. Sir Horsey.
What is Jin dude over here doing?
He is currently still kind of molding
Playing with his rocks?
the rocks around him, yeah. As the area seems to have opened up a little bit more from before you went to bed.
I wave bye to him as we pass by.
He'll nod
Nay.
and tell you, don't forget my horn. Please.
I nod. I said that I'll come back when the rest. No, I just nod.
He did help us. It sort of behooves us to return the favor.
Nay.
Damn it, stop it.
Helping someone would.
Mika's gonna.
I very specifically used that word.
If it's a dad joke or a comment, I will not disappoint.
Amika's gonna whisper to Reza as they're walking by and hear the comment. Propositioning women to collect his horn for him seems a little unbecoming.
Do you say this out loud?
He's a Jin. They have different ways.
She's whispering this to
Oh,
Reza.
okay. Oh, Nasra is gonna move up too,
Oh,
but Nasra will not lead because I am DM. I do not lead.
yes. Fear not, Nirsa. I shall lead the way.
Just gonna
And Amika.
grip that hammer real hard. Gonna shake. I'll show you afraid.
Oh, she's not aggressive with Marcus. You're thinking of
Of all the times that she's threatened to hit you in the head with a hammer, yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
the
not violent
inspiration
at
I'm
all.
drawing from.
somebody just said it. Thank you. That's with Jahar. Marcus is more kind to her and doesn't make short jokes until
Just
she yells
remember,
at him
if he's in the
door.
front, he's more likely to die first.
All right. So in these sort of situations, Amika, one of us should open the door while the rest of you take cover. And then he looks at the big ass horse walking down the hallway.
And Paul's on him too. I'll move your token there.
Paul, can you maybe
Are we in a
hide?
Disney style hide behind the horse?
Or you know what? I have a better idea. How about all of us take cover, and Paul breaches the door?
Give me a perception check, Marcus and Amika.
Oh, skills are insane.
17.
Yes. No.
From Amika, you
Hey.
hear... Oh, there is somebody to take control.
Okay, I
You've-
just need to get Foundry and all of that set up, and then I'll
That's fine. You've been perfectly healthy and alive and well this entire time.
Definitely
Then tell me
didn't
I'm
fall
dying.
unconscious.
You definitely did
Then tell me I
not.
almost died.
Yeah, you definitely... No, he's just fibbing. So...
I
Uh,
told her you were saved by Lucius, so.
Yeah.
So, Amika, what you hear, kind of as you're approaching this, and what you see, I don't know if you remember or not, this is a large, a kind of pyramid-esque temple that you're standing in front of, and you see two very large stone double doors in front of you, closed, of course. And as you kind of approach, you hear a faint humming, like a chant, coming from behind the doors.
So we're walking up here. She starts hearing that, and then she gets instructed to hide while we breach the door. I don't think she'd say anything. She's gonna. I mean, she was given instructions, so I guess she'll hide behind a pillar.
Marcus is anticipating that there's going to be something behind this door.
She'll hide behind this pillar.
Marcus is going to hide over here, and he is going to wave at He's going to wave at Paul to open the door, as he has his long bow drawn.
So, they walk up about that way. Paul's going to dismount, and Horsey has specifically enough room to charge if there is a bad guy.
That's smart.
Nysra and Risa gonna move.
I'm gonna hold an action for an enemy to appear with my bow.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Amika will also hold an action.
What are you holding?
Near the.
She's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
insult whoever is on the other side of the door.
Rayson's gonna ready a firebolt for anything aggressive that might come out.
Yeah, Nirsa will ready her warhammer. Ready to smash someone over the head.
I like that he's measuring. That's encouraging.
Damn, I didn't know you could see that. Cool. I can hide my rolls again, though. That's cool. I like the anticipation. Yeah.
Bruce Almighty had some things to say about anticipation.
Now leave it public. Paul, as you open the door, what you see in this room is 2 rows of pillars support the 20-foot-high ceiling of this large marble hall. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves locked in solemn stares. Each one clutches a stone axe. East of the pillars are 2 ascending marble staircases without handrails. In the middle of the room, several cultists in gray, feathered robes levitate a few feet above the floor while chanting an ominous hymn. Howling air rises from a pit in the middle of the room. And as you open the door, you are met with the gaze of a lot of people. And it is one of those times where you are going to have to roll initiative. Yep.
Yeah, there. I was waiting for it. Start Megalovania.
Amika can
Sorry,
actually
I'm
see
not
someone,
in-
but I think they're outside
They're
of
not in
Vicious Mockery
issue.
range.
And then we will...
Question.
yes.
Oh no, it's 60 feet.
It's not letting me do VTT. Like when I click on the dice on Foundry, it's gray.
The dice on Foundry.
Yeah, like the Beyond 20 extension.
That you
It's
use to tell
gray
it to
instead
roll
of
and
the
stuff.
one on D&D Beyond.
That is strange. Huh. Do you need to update your...
I shouldn't. I'm pretty sure it updated today, considering the fact that it crashed on me like a half hour before my class today.
So is it...
that thing that every time it starts where it warns you it doesn't work automatically?
Yeah, I clicked that and I said, as in, don't remind me again, because I know that it doesn't.
And then you click the red B up at the top right.
Yeah.
But
And it's all grayed out.
refresh, maybe?
Very strange.
I don't know. I've not had any problems with it this evening myself.
Like, and this usually isn't the thing, so I'm confused. I'm like, usually it just works automatically, so I'm just kind of like, confused.
Oh, it doesn't do a very good job at hiding what the hell's happening right here. I should have changed that to private. Jesus. Can you see their name tags as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the
Yeah.
order thing.
How terrible is this?
Hurricane, Skyweaver.
I mean, not for us, but
I think if they are hidden on the GM layer,
There is no GM layer in this.
well, you have like the invisible or whatever the hidden
Yeah.
option. I think if they're hidden, it doesn't show up. But if they're visible to us on the map, even if they're blocked by Fog of War, I think they still show up in Turn Tracker and stuff.
They do, yes. But the whole part of their name, howling hatred with secret art. But that's what you get. So, have you fixed your? Have you had any luck?
Doing it. It's
Huh.
still doing it on both D&D Beyond and Roll20 and on Foundry.
Share your screen, Lily.
Okay.
Just manually roll in client for now. D20 plus whatever your plus initiative thing is.
Okay, I fixed their names to where it won't drive me crazy now.
Like, it's all grayed out. I don't know if you can see that.
I can't look at the stream because of
Oh, well, I don't know.
Streamlabs.
Tim can see that.
Okay, go ahead and stop your stream.
Okay.
And
Let me roll initiative real quick. Sorry.
yeah, roll initiative, and then just roll d20 plus 2. A 12. All right, so we'll put you up there with a 12. All right, so that being said, as you open this door, you see the room as described, and you see, them kind of two of them levitating, and the others are kind of chanting this low hum at them. As you open the door, they immediately turn around to catch your attention. The man in the robes and the armored man kind of look back and forth at each other as they realize you're not like them. And they point at you, and the one underneath the hood says, "They are not welcome. They are not ascended. Get them, now! Do not let them leave." And let me change the music. Horsey 2, yeah, sorry. Horsey high up there. Alright, and begin combat. $20, $25, $30. Nope. Okay. Yeah, he's going to, how far away are you from him, Paul? Far enough away. End his turn there, as he begins kind of advancing from the sides towards you. So another one kind of steps back, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then the man in the robes, calling the shots here. He's dressed almost identical to the guy that you just fought over the bridge the evening before. He's got the white robes with the blue kind of feathered mantle around the top and hood. He... Yeah. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Paul, Nasra, and Raisa. as you see his hands begin to kind of cackle with this blue lightning as he draws his hands in together and he blasts forth a large 100-foot long lightning bolt.
Through the stairs.
There's not like a pillar in front of me.
Is that a dexterity saving throw?
There is a lightning, yes, dexterity save throw. There is a pillar, but this lightning is going to wrap. Oh, it's lightning for one. It's going to wrap around the entirety of that pillar, which doesn't take up the whole block. So you're still going to get hit by
Some of it.
by the cast. Yes, dexterity, and that is going to be. See, did everybody do it? Nysra, Paul. Paul, you save through the deck, so you're only going to take half damage. And yep, that's it. So the rest of you take 25. Paul, you're going to take
Back.
12 points of damage. Paul. Horsey might
Do
also.
we still have our temp health from before, or no?
It would have ended on a long rest.
Raisa is unconscious.
That is already okay. Horsey gonna have to make that deck save throw too.
Oh no.
Horsey
Nah.
saves.
Yes.
14? Yeah, 14.
12 was half damage.
12, yeah. You're at 12.
Still
Okay.
almost dead.
Yeah, Horsey lives though. Okay, and then that is going to be Marcus's turn as you bust into this room, Paul, and you see these kind of the initiates, the not quite ascended, begin kind of surrounding the room as this cloaked figure blasts forth this lightning bolt against Nysra, Raisa, and you and the horse. And that is going to be 25 points of damage on Nysra.
So Marcus is going to bonus action Zephyr Strike. Ooh. Really? One. There. Let's see. Ooh. Gotta quickly survey this. Okay, so with Zephyr Strike, his first attack is going to be with advantage, and it's going to be against this thing that just struck down his friend. One-sided friend, maybe. No, he considers you a friend, but he doesn't know if Raisa considers him a friend or just don't burn person.
I mean, to Raisa, that probably is a friend. Yeah,
Let's say,
Yeah.
is there a difference there?
it's as close as you're going to get to being a friend.
Let's see.
I mean, with Raisa, it's basically I won't burn you, and then maybe fuck you, and then I will burn you. Is pretty much the.
Oh.
So, against this thing, it is going to be this plus a D8 of force. I get advantage on it, by the way. That is with sharpshooter, as it's already been calculated.
Advantage from
Zephyr Strike.
Oh, that's
a
right.
beautiful-
That's right.
That's why I took it. Good pairing. Let me go ahead and also
Roll
add
the Zephyr
Zephyr
Strike.
damage,
Zephyr
yeah.
Strike damage. Yep. 3.
So 24 points of damage total. And that's one. Okay. He's gonna send out another one towards him. It's gonna be same thing again. It's gonna be sharpshooter.
I need to add this combat music to Saturday night.
Whoo!
That one is going to miss. So you see, Marcus, you kind of step in the room and you look around and you see, oh, there's a bunch of people in here. So you pull out this arrow, and as you kind of pull it out, you mutter this incantation as wind kind of begins to whoosh around the arrow, forming almost a tiny little vortex tornado at the tip of the arrowhead. As you rear back and you let loose the arrow, it hits great precision, smashes into him with enough force that you see his robes just suddenly blow back from a gust of wind. As he takes a large chunk of damage, you're pretty sure of yourself as you draw back that second arrow and you let it loose, but the wind from your Zephyr Strike is still kind of flailing as your arrow just veers off to the side.
Yeah. With the rest of that, Marcus is going to come back over and take cover, not only behind that wall, but beyond that pillar. And Marcus is going to end his turn.
Okay. It'll be Horsey. Horsey's going to kind of look over at Paul and nod his head and go for it. So that is 60 feet. Bam.
Special.
As the horse dead sprints from being electrocuted, not wanting to see his companion take a take a damage like that again, as it rushes up towards this guy, lifts both hooves in the air and says, "Look at my hooves," and we'll make an attack.
He's like a horse in a hospital, right?
And that is a miss with the 12. And it does not get a second attack if it doesn't hit with the first one. So Horsey is going to stay there, though. That's all of its movements anyway. Nasra, it is on you.
Hey,
It's okay,
so...
Horsey will say.
Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, my computer is still acting a little slow.
That's fine.
So Nysra is going, let's see, she has 35, perfect. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And as a bonus action, she... Actually, no. That is going to be it for her turn.
Okay. Amika. What does Amika do? What does the fox say?
Amika is going to not fox out. She's going to say to Race, "Get up, we're not done here." And level 2 healing word again.
I feel like there's a little reluctance there. Oh, nice.
Give me heal.
12 to Race.
12 healing. And then 5, 10, 15.
There we go.
60 feet. Can you describe what this guy looks like to me? Is
Yeah.
this the one that,
he is in a white robe. He is the one that got shot. You now see some of his robes are kind of torn from looks like it's being attacked. He's in a white robe. Blue feathers kind of adorn the mantle area and the hood. He's got pale features, and he does look to be human.
Mika's gonna yell at him. Everybody knows not to wear white after Labor Day.
Jesus Christ.
What? Does Labor Day exist in this world?
No, but she's not necessarily from your world either. So, yeah, okay. Wisdom
DC
saving.
15 wisdom saving throw.
17.
That does not take effect. That was outside of my head. 5, 6. I'm pretty sure it's hiding behind this pillar.
You were.
15, so 20, 25, 30.
There's no
actually,
labor
bonus
nay.
action movement, so.
No labor nay, bro.
That is the end of Amika's turn.
Okay. Raisa, you are not unconscious anymore as you jump to life, having been healed for 12. You don't have mage armor on anymore. That was a thing. That is gone.
Thanks, Amika. I'll try to put that to good use.
Wait, he doesn't?
No, he did not cast
8
Mage
hours.
Armor.
We took a long rest.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Shoot, that hurt.
That does not have as long a range as I would like it to. Let's see here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh gosh, no, that's not near line. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, that's long enough.
That's what she said.
Sometime. Grace is not big on compliments.
Clever.
But she will chuck a fireball right past Nystra and at whatever the heck this thing's got going on here.
All right. Yeah, okay. So as you see this, you pop around the corner, you see this guy in leather armors, and you recognize these guys from before. You've seen people like this from before you joined with your current party, and as you kind of wind this ball of fire up into your hand and cast it forward, 14 does just barely hit as you smash him across the leather armored chest for 7 points of fire damage.
Huzzah. And then I will use my last little bit of movement to move up here by Amika.
Now let's go ahead and mark this momentous occasion where Risa not only rolled decent attack and damage. Okay.
Oh, it's a record.
7.
I mean, out of 10? No, out of 20. Yeah, it's 10.
Don't draw attention to it or we won't continue.
Never mind. All right. Yeah, so you're going to see one of these men in leather armors, but not quite as nice as the guy you just hit. They're kind of more hand-me-down looking. He's going to come around to the side, step up to here, and then... Nystra, he is going to pull out from beneath his little bracer, or from actually within his little bracer, pull out a dart. And he is going to throw a dart at you.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage. Actually, yeah, with advantage. There's a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
Hello.
As this dart he just kind of like almost whispers something as he throws this dart in your direction, and it just kind of arcs and curves and makes a very strong point to hit you with it, almost as if it's done on its own accord. And as it hits, it strikes you for 13 points of damage. Let's see.
Fun times.
13 of that, or 9 of that, is lightning damage. The rest is piercing.
That's fun.
And did Nasra move? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I got you.
accidentally moved
there we
her.
go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, this guy is going to 10, 20, 25. Stand here, and he is going to let out one attack against Nystra and one attack against the Warhorse, as he attempts to hit you both kind of simultaneously with his fist striking out. So the horse gets critted, and Nystra gets critted. Oh my god! 2 crits.
Jesus.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Work.
Alright, so Horsey's going to take 10 damage. And damn, Nystra is going to take 10 damage. That's that guy. So
Fair warning to the party. She's at 16 hit points right now.
the horse is poofing out of existence. As he strikes the horse, and you just see this like shatter of radiant energy just kind of poof and sprinkle
Can we-
down in spell effects. Do what?
Can we get like that Kill Bill music whenever the bride meets eyes with one of her Ironside, I think it's called.
You took how much damage from the? You took 13, and then another 10. So 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Ironside by Quincy Jones.
3. Okay. I'm updating your thing on D&D Beyond. And that'll be it for his turn.
Oh, I agree. I can edit it on D&D Beyond. It's just I'm having issue. I can't necessarily roll.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing.
25, 30. And it is also going to throw a dart. However, this one is going to go at Paul standing in the doorway. And there's a 23 to hit for 11 points of damage. Going to Paul as he pulls out one of these little pieces out of his bracer and hurls this dart in your direction. As it begins to kind of veer away, it curves back and strikes you in between armor plates. 6 points of that is lightning damage. The rest is piercing. $10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And another one coming at you, Paul. 20. Does 21 hit you, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. And that'll be 11 points of damage. 7 of that is lightning damage as another one of these darts seeks you out and strikes you from the other side. And it is your turn, Paul. Ouch.
So I take a step back out of the door, and I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Okay, for how much? How much are you laying on hands?
I'm going to do the full 25.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. This guy. $20. He's gonna look at the guy in the robe, and he's gonna nod, and he's gonna say, "It's my time. I will get them." And he will jump down into this pit, and you will see him slowly descend into the ground. Slowly descend out of sight. $30 as he opens this door. And actually, does he have... No. All right. This is not looking pretty. Spellbook. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to see this. Two of the hatreds, two of the initiates. One of them jumped down that hole in the center that was teeming full of kind of like a radiant wind, almost a visual wind. As he falls slowly out of eyesight, and you see another one running towards the back of the room as he cracks open the door and starts to jet out of it. The man in the white and blue robe that has been pelted with arrows and kind of force begins to lift up his hands. As he begins to swirl them around his body, you see you see kind of wind encompassing him. As he casts fly on himself and goes 30 foot into the air. Sorry, he moved 5 foot. As he goes 25 foot into the air. And that will be it from his turn. And that will go to Marcus.
Copy that. Marcus is like, oop, must be safe. And that's the person he sees 25 feet in the air.
That's correct.
All right. 8 ball, quarter pocket. Ooh, what is he gonna do first with that? He is going to Hunter's Mark him.
Ignore that. I'm trying to have my rolls out beforehand.
That's fine. Okay, Hunter's Mark, sure.
Yeah.
You see him almost T-posed up in the air, arms outstretched, wind circling beneath his feet as he's levitating himself. Definitely high on his pedestal.
We're definitely going to do this without sharpshooter. Good thing I did.
21 hits, yeah.
Plus, so 12 points of damage total.
Yeah, as you connect with one well-placed arrow, it will take 12 points of damage.
Okay. We got one more coming his way. You know what? We're feeling a little brave. We're going to try and, famous last words, sharpshooter.
As you let loose the arrow, it flies into the side paneling of the door, chipping away rocks and stuff as it kind of scatters into your face and makes you kind of throw your hand down. You drop your bow down to the ground, and yeah, crit failure.
Yeah, grabbing the bow, coming over here, hiding again, and that's gonna be it for my turn.
All right, where's he going? Nice, Rud. It's your turn.
Okay. So she is gonna go to this. So first of all, as a bonus action, she's going to rage. Fun times
Okay.
for all. And with two hands. Hold on. What is happening? Oh boy. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. With two hands, she is going to. Sorry, I don't know why everything's giving me so many issues today.
It's all right.
Sorry. Just gonna roll one attack, two attacks. I'm assuming that the second one is not going to hit.
The second one is going to miss. The first one does hit, though.
That about figures. So this first attack is that first one as two-handed damage plus rage.
And the rage is +2, correct?
Yeah, so that's why it's a +7, because normally it's 1d10
okay.
+5, so I just
Gotcha.
added that +2.
Yeah, you definitely collide. Do you collide? You do collide. All right, so you collide with your warhammer against the chest of this guys. You see him get pelted quickly with this firebolt, and before he has a chance to respond, you just crash into his chest with your warhammer for 13 points of damage. He wises up though as you swing the second one, and he makes a quick duck.
And even though this will provoke an attack of opportunity, she is still gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet out of there.
And he is actually not going to take an attack of opportunity, and there is a reason. I'm not being nice. He really is holding his reaction. So you step away. Anything else on Isra's turn?
That will be it for her turn.
All right, Amika, it is on you. Oops.
Amika is going to start off by moving here. It's 10 feet of movement. Amika is then going to cast Bane.
Okay. And Bane reaches. What is the radius on Bane?
Oh, it's that's what I was checking. It's 30 feet. I thought it was 60. I might not actually do that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
In which case, instead, I am going to cast...
Bane is an action as well, right? Not a...
Correct.
Not a bonus.
I am going to cast. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. As a bonus action, I am going to do my bardic inspiration to give Nysra, Marcus. No, Nysra, Amika. Ooh.
Who do you leave out?
I'm gonna leave out Marcus.
Okay.
For this. So they all get immediately. All of them get 8 tip health.
Okay.
If you choose to, you can use your bonus action, or sorry, your reaction to move up to your movement. If anyone wants to take that now. And then while they're doing that, as my action, I am going to cast Heroism.
I wonder.
So I guess ordering on this matters. Heroism technically would have gone off first here to avoid the reaction moving out of it. Because I want to cast Heroism on Nysra.
Will you link heroism
Paul.
for me?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what level I want to cast out. I think I'm just gonna do it on those two, so I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Nashra and Paul.
Yep.
Okay. So that's you're gonna do
Beginning
heroism first, right?
Yeah. Action
Okay.
Heroism, bonus action. I would then invoke
Okay.
my
Fair.
bardic inspiration,
So y'all will only get the 8 temp HP, not the added 4. So just 8.
and it will replace every turn. So when their turn starts,
They get 4.
they will get 4 temporary health.
Correct.
They're also immune
So
to
they
being
will go
frightened.
away?
Well, at the beginning of every one of your turns, your temp health gets set to 4. Period.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So you see Amika kind of flourish in a little dance as she kind of glows with this pink and purple aura as Paul, you, and Nysra feel just this enchantment cast upon you as she casts heroism, and then she does her mantle. Yeah. So you have 8 temp HP, but every one of your turns when you start, you will have 4.
8 temp. No. So the temp HP would have been Marcus. I would have left out Paul. I got those two backwards. Because I'm not putting it on Marcus. So I want the mantle specifically. I want the mantle on Nysra, Marcus, and
8 temp.
Raisa, and then herself. So Paul does not get temp HP until the beginning of his turn, and it will be 4. He also can't move. The other 3 could move though. And then I'll finish my movement move back here.
When do I get temp HP?
Right now.
No. Well,
That's
yes,
yeah,
8.
yes.
You gain 8 temp HP immediately.
Yes.
Nysra gains 8 temp HP, and Raisa gains 8 temp HP.
And y'all can move up to your speed for your reaction.
It does expend your reaction though, if you
Paul-
choose to use it.
Paul, you also get 4 temp HP from the heroism cast.
Not until his turn starts.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
So
It's not a big-
Nysra also gets that. So Paul,
Here.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Paul and Nysra, at the beginning of your turn, every turn for the
You'll
next
get 4.
minute, you get 4 temp HP. It is not additive though. So
Nice.
if the last ones doesn't get consumed, it just replaces.
Just 4. Yeah.
And then it also gives immunity to fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you cannot be frightened.
All right. And then I'm guessing you kind of tuck back away.
5,
In the
10,
corner?
15, 20. I'm gonna move here. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Now, for your reaction, if y'all want to move, you can. The people who he cast the mantle on, Marcus, Nasra, and Raisa, you can
Yes.
move up to your speed if you want to. But if
She's
not,
gonna stay right where she is.
I was reading one of my other spells that's a much better effect, but it takes 1 minute to cast, unfortunately.
all right. In that case, Raisa, is your turn.
I'm hoping you have a fun cinematic description for what I'm about to do, Gup, although right now it might not be super cool. But let's see here. Where is it at? We are going to cast
Heroism is
Choose
on
Fire.
Paul. I'm gonna put this here.
Dragon Breath.
And not sure.
Oh, what? Oh, I have to do it on here. On Raisa. What? No. thought
Yeah, Dragon's
that
Breath.
doesn't work out.
So it's on you. You cast it on you, and then you can use your action. Is it an action to breathe?
Yeah.
Requires
So the
concentration.
spell ends, you can use an exact action.
Correct.
Exhale. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, you spend one. Turn.
Yeah.
No, it's a bonus action. Okay, so
It
you
just threw
spend
me
your
off
bonus.
because it rolled for damage and everything when I did it for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you use your
I
bonus
guess
action to
like
cast
that.
Dragon's Breath on you, and now you, as an action, you can breathe fire.
Was it a bonus?
Yeah, the spell is a bonus action,
Oh,
but
sure.
to actually breathe
Bonus
fire,
action.
it's an
I didn't
action.
even notice
Yeah.
that.
So you can
Yeah.
also cast it with the same turn.
Oh hell, that's,
And a
yeah, that's
15.
cool as hell. I didn't even notice that worked.
And this is a 15-foot cone. That size.
Components: a hot pepper.
But you can't
That-
do two things to take a spell slot in the same turn, can you?
It does not take a spell slot to cast Dragon's Breath. Or I mean to activate Dragon's Breath. So that's
Oh, okay.
just an effect. Yes.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. That's cool.
Raisa eats a hot pepper and then spews flames on people.
That would Grace to do a really cool other thing on this turn, though. Maybe. Kind of depending
Well, in
on
order
how
to
this-
Dragon's Breath, like actually shoot out the cone, it would require actioning and bonus action in the same turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do something else. Let me count again.
Sorry, I keep moving this. There we go.
10, 15, 25, 30. Oh, that's exactly good enough.
I'm leaving the cone out so I know.
We are going to throw Witch Bolt up on.
Oh, okay.
It's called Hurricane, dude.
Yeah,
We are going to
sure.
change it to fire damage, of course.
All right. So you see,
Doing Dragon's Breath.
she cast Dragon's Breath, yes, but did not do the Dragon's Breath.
Yeah,
That would be 2 spell slots.
Oh, that is true, and they both require concentration.
You just
And
told me
also
it didn't cost a spell slot to activate Dragon's Breath.
To activate.
Activate it.
To cast Dragon's Breath, you do.
To give yourself the buff, it requires a spell slot.
So
Okay.
you're buffing yourself with Dragon's Breath, but then it takes an action to actually breathe the fire.
Yeah.
So,
So in your next
yeah.
turn, you could cast a spell and breathe fire.
but also keep in mind both of those require concentration. So
And
you
Witch Bolt
yeah.
specifically says if you use your action to do something aside from redo Witch Bolt, you lose concentration.
Yep. So
So
you're
it's concentration.
So I
plus.
used the spell slot just to buff myself with Dragon's Breath. Though.
correct.
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 Well,
And-
then I will not Witch Bolt. And we will just Firebolt.
14's gonna hit. I believe that is just barely hitting. It is just barely hitting for 11 points of fire damage. I'm assuming the hurricane as well. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you see Raisa pull out this pepper from her component pouch, kind of shut her spell book and nom down on it, and you just see like the inside of her throat begin to glow red as red kind of spirals go up her cheeks and towards her eyes as her eyes kind of engulf with fire, quickly dissipating.
Yes.
And then she pulls forth her hand back and draws her hand back and blasts forth a firebolt into the armored guy, and she casts firebolt, but you still see her throat and stuff burning red.
And then she will step back out and be done.
All right.
At this point, I'm just being pissy about it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Let's see. Yeah, that's Nasra's the only one he can see. Nasra, he is going to pull out a dart from his bracer and throw it at you. 15? Does a 15 hit? Does not, actually. I know your AC is 16, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah.
It is 15.
this dart begins to seek you out. Like it curves and it comes around you. But as soon as it gets to you, you just kind of lift the handle of your hammer up and knock it off of its path. And it kind of explodes a little way away from your face. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so Paul and Nitro, you see this heavily beaten man in these leather armors come up to both of you, and you're going to see him draw both fists back and attempt to smack you with the back of his hands. First attack is going...
Who's he attacking?
You and Paul. The first...
His attack on Paul will be at disadvantage because of the raged spectral warriors.
Good point, good point. All right, so the one on Paul is at disadvantage. An 18. Is that going to hit Paul?
Mine's 20.
All right, so then the attack on Nystra will be normal. And that is a 12. As he misses both times, as he jets out and he throws his hands back, he's going to kind of be swarmed by these spectral dwarves. And he's real confused. You see him kind of just flailing around in utter confusion as he misses both of you with his attacks. All right, we got another guy about to throw another dart. So he kind of steps up on this stairwell here, and he is, sorry, Boomer, going to throw a dart at Raisa.
Rude.
16? Will 16 hit?
My thing. Raisa is going to reaction shield.
Shield, all right. So you see him pull a dart out of his bracer and throw it as it kind of curves around the hurricane in between Nystra and jets towards you. And as soon as it gets to you, you throw up the shield and it explodes. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Paul, it is your turn.
There's no way to get advantage, right? I'd have to go back into the room.
That is correct. You won't. Even if you get into the room, you won't be able to get advantage on him from where you're standing, from where he's standing, because of the wall.
I'm going to use Warhammer on the hurricane.
Okay, roll for attack. Oh, 6 is going to miss. As you begin to kind of throw your hammer back, he just kind of nimbly dives out of the way. It actually looks more like he's exhausted and he's hurt so bad that he just kind of like swoons and kind of falls back against as your hammer comes crashing down in front of him.
So I'll do the second attack.
You do get 4 temp HP as well, keep in mind.
Yep.
Second one does hit, though. As your hammer comes down and he's exhausted and kind of leaning against the wall, you whip it back around and smash just straight into the chest as he's pinned against the door facing, and he is down. You crack him against the door frame and he just kind of slides down onto his butt as his head just dangles freely.
That was intense.
All right, and I just my turn's over. I stay there.
All right, this one. 30. Why is he invisible? He's not... Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, scratch that. All right, he's still alive. Okay, so... Okay, he is going to... Oh, he can. Oh, he can. But he's not. He can't. He can, but he can't. All right, so he is going to cast Ray of Frost on Nitra. I need you to make... Oh, no, he makes a spell attack. 21 to hit for 3 points of cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 until your next... the start of your next turn. To the start of his next turn. So, yes.
So technically only one, right? Because the damage is half.
That is correct. Wait, you don't take half from cold damage.
Take half from cold.
No. You only take half from...
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, so it's a full 3 points of damage.
I read that wrong.
And Marcus, it is on you.
Marcus is going to go around the corner, and he is going to see that stupid kite flying high up in the air guy, and he is going to send an arrow his way. Let's see. No, we're gonna make sure he's dead. Bonus action. Planar warrior.
Okay.
But no. What's it called? Let's see what we got. Son of a gun.
As it begins to just fly towards him, it's going to be kind of met with the end of his ray of ray of frost, as it just kind of shoots the cold energy, shoots the arrow straight back down onto the ground.
Ah, gotcha. So second attack. One more time. Oh, please. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what?
All right.
What? Yes. Hold on. I'm rolling this. I don't care if he's already dead. Spend all those 3 extra points in one place.
Nice.
So yeah, as you see the end of that ray of
Plus the
frost,
extra ball damage.
just crushed your arrow, and you kind of squint your brows in frustration as you pull an arrow out, and you just knock it back, and your string is almost to the verge of snapping as you let go, and out of sheer force, this arrow just pierces directly through his skull and comes out the other end as you see kind of brain matter in the back of his head just explode and rupture as he falls to the ground, body completely limp.
And
How long does that ray of frosting last where my speed is half?
Till, well, I assume it's over because it was until the start of his next turn, but he ain't got another turn.
It is not concentration, so the effect would persist. So
That's a good point.
One full turn.
One turn. One turn of it.
so my character is done.
Question though. How much would my speed be? Should I just make it 15?
No, you lose 10 foot. So if it's normally 35, you'll have
My full
25.
movement is 35.
Yeah, so you just lose 10 foot of movement. So it'd be
Oh,
25.
I thought it was half. Sorry.
No, it's not half. No.
Never mind.
But I'm done.
Anything else, Marcus? All right, Nicer, it's on you. So you watched the
All
back
right.
of the skull get blown out of this guy.
Yeah. I figured I can see that asshole. Dip. 10, 20. That's such a bad idea. It's a bad idea, but I live with my bad decisions. That's gonna be it for her turn. She can't do anything else.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, yeah, that's it.
All right, so you walk into the room, and in your turn, Amika, it is on you.
5, 10, 15. This guy's just floating up in the air over here? Or?
No, he's not floating. He is standing
So he's
on a
1
stairwell.
foot up in the air.
Yeah, he's
on
not.
stairs.
I'm using that to keep track of something for me.
Ah. Perfect.
Because
Because
that's
it's-
reassuring.
Is he running up the stairs away from us, or down the stairs towards us?
No,
Or...
he just propped up on the stairs and was like he had just thrown a dart at somebody, so he's just kind of like positioned himself to where he could see somebody through the door.
He's the one that missed with the dart, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Mika's gonna yell at him. You've got homing darts and you missed. Vicious mockery.
His face is
DC
gonna turn bright pink. Wisdom.
Pretty sure if they miss, they're not really homing.
As an 18.
He succeeds. And then, just for giggles, I am going to make him, or attempt to throw him again. Pull him, actually 5.
Pull or push?
10. I'm gonna move here and then attempt to pull him so he'd end up in the square. That's my goal.
Okay.
A DC 15 strength.
That is a 16.
And then the last of my movement, let me go here.
Okay.
I think it's the last of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's the last of my movement. That is the end of my turn.
All right, Risa.
Let's see here. 5, 10. So this dude here is not floating. That's just something else.
Correct. Yeah, he is.
Same-
He is
same
not
for this
floating.
guy?
Same for that guy. Same for all of them. Yes.
Okay.
I say that as if there's
know
more.
Let's keep things simple. I say that.
Really tiny 1 foot
Oh
stilts.
wait, there's more.
He's wearing high heels.
I don't want to get that close. Right, is a little bit fragile to be that close to stuff.
Towards platform boots.
I'm trying some things. Ignore my rolls.
Refresh and try your D&D Beyond now. I'm wondering if it's because I had your character sheet open. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I have a theory. My computer likes to do this weird thing where if I'm on Chrome, like it'll update with some like security antivirus thingy, and it'll make it the Yahoo browser. I don't know if that's what's messing with my computer or what. So I don't know.
We're gonna keep this simple, and I'll
fix
just
it eventually.
firebolt this chap right here.
Firebolt him? That is going to miss as you rear back this bolt of fire, and you throw your hand back in kind of a vicious movement, and the firebolt just flies off behind you, kind of like burning a little bit of your hair off. You smell it. Small,
And then
a little bit.
step down here and be done.
All right, he is going to throw a dart at you, Nysra.
Mm-hmm.
That is 11,
Keep
which
him
will
trying.
miss. Man. All right, so yeah, he throws this dart, but he overshoots the seeking dart as it flies kind of up and actually sticks into the dead body of the man behind you. And then he is going to step back here. This one is also going to... Oh. Hang on. Let me keep track of something. Oops. No, quit. Alright. This guy's also going to throw a dart at you. Damn, son, really? An 8. And this one manages to fly. He overshoots it as well as it flies over you and begins to arc back. It also lands on the body behind you. It's with advantage. His wife's
Now
rolling
they know
2d20.
Nice.
It's 2d20, keep the high. That's what the KH means. And he is going to hop down. And in his turn... Ha. Pocket sand. Throw a dart at you. 13 is going to miss. No. And then he will come back behind here. Paul, it is your turn.
Come on.
So I moved out there. I say to the guy that the rest of the team might be willing to take him alive, and then I'm going to use Warhammer.
But not me. Go roll attack.
Bit vicious for a paladin.
Yes. Is it...
To do,
What's that?
I'd like to do a level 1 smite.
Okay. Yeah, smite. So as you hit, you definitely collide. Roll, was it 2d8 or is it 1d8? What is it? 2?
1d8 plus 1 per spell level. So if it's a level 1, it's 2d8.
2d8. Okay. Yep. Roll me 2d8. Nice. Okay, so with that, you collide into like the shoulder, and the hammer's big enough. The shoulder and the neck of this guy's his head begins to kind of snap, and you see this almost trail of radiant energy following behind your blow as it pushes your hammer further into him, and you see like light coming out of his mouth and his head and the cracks of his skin from the impact as his head just boom blows up, completely gone. And he is dead.
And that ends my turn.
He is dead. He over doubled his HP.
Hopefully no one else heard me offer to go.
The other party might take you alive, but I'm gonna decapitate you. All right. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Marcus, your turn.
Cool. All right, so Marcus is, now that spellcaster is down, he is feeling a little bit more confident. First off, over here to the right, he is going to aim at that one with... Let's see. Yeah. No. Nah, he's not. He's gonna do what's it called? He's gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark, this one.
Okay.
Taking it off the corpse of the
Correct.
Skyweaver.
Yeah.
And he is going to attack that one.
Sure. Roll attack. Yeah,
26.
It stabs into his chest. You see the arrow just penetrate every bit of his armor. As
It's not going to get it if it's 12 points of damage instead of... Because I don't actually have Planar Warrior on him.
Yeah, it still will.
Okay.
Yep, it still will. So he is dead.
All right, and next up, Marcus is going to move in a little bit more. And he's going to move up next to Nystra. And he's going to be like, duck. And he's going to aim at this one as well.
Goose? Oh.
Let's see. This one, he is going to do sharpshooter.
Okay. Hold that.
Watch the nat one come out right now. It's just... Whew! Oh, okay. And roll back on that 13. Ha!
Yeah.
19.
No, it does not. Of course it does. So, yeah, as this one, you pin him across the shoulder, and you see the arrow, just the fletching is barely sticking out of his armor as the arrow even pierces the column behind him. And he kind of hangs down loose, just barely pinned up to the column. Seems to be unmoving.
he Marcus gives nicer weak and was like, "That's all you had to do," and he goes a little bit further forward, and he's gonna end his turn.
All right, Nasser, it's your turn.
Forgot to mute myself for a little bit. Who's still alive?
You don't see anybody still alive.
But we're still in combat.
It is your turn, yes.
Suspicious indeed.
It's like, look up the
I
combat
know.
playing.
So, would it be an action if she did a perception check?
You can do that, sure.
I don't trust anything. Would it be an investigation or perception?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
At a certain point, a DM becomes almost an abusive spouse where you don't trust anything they say.
With a 17, you
17.
do notice that there is an open door on the other end of the building.
Here?
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. She's gonna start moving towards the door.
Okay. And Amika, it's on you. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Not seeing anyone in here, Mika's just going to pop her head in and ask, did we get them all? And that will be the end of her turn.
Raisa.
Raisa's gonna kind of step up here and like deliberately put her foot on this guy's body to kind of peer into the room. But since she doesn't see anything, she's gonna kind of step over beside the door and wait to see what happens. That's it.
All right. Paul, it's your turn.
Oh, I get it, guys. It's kind of like a puzzle. No, but actually, do the stairs go up? Like, is there doors or anything?
The stairs actually go. Ascending. They do go up. Did we lose a Paul? Oh.
Darn dogs. Go ahead.
I know. I thought you fell. I just saw a little bit of movement in the corner. I was like, oh, did he fall? Oh. Okay, so that's it for your turn, though?
Oh, no.
No.
What did you say about the stairs? I'm sorry.
They ascend. They go up.
But it looks like it's just a taller part of the room.
It goes up onto almost like a balcony kind of overlooking the central area.
I move up to there and look around.
Okay. So yeah, you see like this railless almost railless. It's got a very like short rail to kind of keep people from just innately falling over, but it overlooks the court below you. It looks to be pretty empty. You don't see anybody up there.
Yeah, and I'm done. It would be metagaming, I guess, but the most realistic thing would be he would start summoning Horsey again. Because he doesn't know he's in combat, right? Oh,
Yeah.
We do?
No, that's fine. How long does it take you to do that?
It's a minute.
Okay.
5 turns.
Hey, you start. You can start.
No, I'll have him. Not yet. Probably later.
Okay. Amika, does a 20 hit you?
Yeah, this isn't Lucius.
Okay.
Got no AC.
A dart just comes flying from... I don't know if you saw it or not, but
Yeah,
a dart comes flying from around the corner and it strikes you for 10 points of damage.
You'll hear her shriek in pain, I guess.
And Marcus, it's your turn.
Marcus would probably hear Mika get hit, right?
If she shrieked in pain and you are 20 foot away, then yes.
Did you, Lucius?
Yeah, she would shriek in pain.
Okay. So, Zephyr Strike on my character.
And I just, real quick, and just because you're an anime girl, it immediately would have like poked you in one of the butt cheeks, and you would have done that stand up, kind of thing with little marks
jiggle
on your forehead. Yeah. All right.
Excessive jiggle.
Jiggle physics are definitely enabled.
2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are killing me tonight. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you dashing?
No.
Zephyr
9,
strike.
Oh, yeah, Zephyr Strike.
10, 11.
How much?
Booyakasha. 60
It doubles
feet.
his movement
Yeah.
Okay.
to 12 tiles.
Yeah.
And that is going to be... hold on. I get my first attack with advantage because it's Zephyr Strike. That spell's so awesome. And we're going to go ahead and roll that.
Full attack, yeah.
If it hits, I get an extra 8 points of damage on it. But I would have done Sharpshooter anyway.
Nope, roll attack.
Yeah, I'm making it click on the Sharpshooter. Oh! Yes, sir! Oh, this thing's about to splatter on the freaking wall.
All right, yeah. Yeah, how do you want it to happen then? How do you want it to happen?
Oh man. Marcus starts going around the corner, running, and he completely forgets that there might be somebody around this corner. And he goes and he's like, jump scare, shoots this damn thing, like, and lets it go through. And the arrow just goes completely through the forehead on the skull as it pins his head directly on the wall behind him.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as it pins his head on the wall behind him, the wind kind of wrapping around the arrow shaft, just further making the force of the impact even more brutal. And you are out of combat.
It was overkill.
I mean, your Zephyr Strike killed him. So, yeah, anything past that was just going to be excess.
Mika's just gonna be complaining that he shot her in the butt.
Poked in the butt with a dart.
Who does that?
When you give them something that nice,
No need to fear, ladies. Marcus is here. A moment of silence.
huzzah!
A moment of silence for Sir Horsey, though. The sacrifice will never be forgotten.
I begin summoning. Takes me a minute.
I'm gonna pull out said dart and give it a throw at one of the pillars.
Yeah, it hits
Does it seek the pillar?
I mean, you're 5.5 foot away. If you're about 7 foot away from it, it hits the pillar. Give me
Oh no, like one of the pillars slightly further down, like I don't know, this one or something.
give me a insight check.
That description is so long.
Yeah, it is.
11.
You throw it, it hits the pillar, and you 100% believe that it is hitting with precision like you want it to.
I'm gonna gather up the darts.
May I look at one of those darts? I'll give it back, Mika.
Fine. What? Doesn't Marcus have a dart sticking out of him?
Yes.
No.
There's
No. I guess the others are it.
Oh yeah, he didn't get hit.
So I hit
So
him one.
give me an investigation check as you go to kind of collect all these darts. I'm assuming from everybody, or are you like, are you just trying to pick them all up with the 16?
Well, I'm not gonna like pull the darts out of our party members, but but the ones laying around and like in I'll poke around on the
bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find, if you're not pulling out of the ones out of the party, you're gonna find. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna find 4 darts and 1 seeker dart.
Oh boy.
They all look the same to me, though, I assume.
They do. They all look exactly the same.
Perfect. Try to remember this, but I'm gonna equip darts as one of my options, and anytime I roll them, I want to roll a 1. In the case right now, 1d5, and then if it's like a crit success on whatever the die is, will determine if it's a seeking dart or not.
I like that. We'll do it 100%. I like that. All right. So yeah. Let's see. What else do you find in here? On the man with the Marcus, you kind of look over the guy with the leather armor that Race has got her foot on, but as you begin to like kind of look and investigate the body, Race's foot still on it. She's almost kind of scowling at you, and you just back away real quick. You don't find anything on it. However, Amika, you were, with your investigation, able to notice that he had a pouch on his side, like a little coin pouch.
Race is doing loot and note-taking stuff for this one, right?
Sure.
She has been, I believe. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Marcus is gonna come up to Paul while he's in the middle of his chanting, having no idea what he's doing, and he's gonna be like, "Paul, I'm so sorry. So Horsey was a valiant companion."
So what all did we find besides the darts?
Well,
I marked down the darts.
First off, Paul, I was 100% incorrect about what you saw at the top of these stairs. So I just want to give you a description of what you saw up there, and let you do with it what you will. So you, in one turn, you wouldn't have been able to go all the way to the top of the stairs from where you were. The stairs rise 30 foot to a spacious 20-foot high chamber containing a humongous map sprawled across a flagstone floor. At the far end of the chamber, a high throne atop a marble table overlooks all. Peaked arcades hung with gossamer sky blue curtains run the length of the entire chamber on either side. From behind these a really hefty incense fragrance kind of wafts in your direction. It is a sweet smoke moving like a creature of air. Behind all of this, you see a throne, and on the high throne, a great spiraling horn rests in an alcove. You do see the figures. You do see 2 figures with their back towards you, and I'm gonna plop you over here to where you'll get a visual. Let me copy your token. I did not realize this part of the map was up here, so I do apologize. Wait, you don't see that. That's not what you see. How do I do this? Oh, okay, hang on. Bear with me just a moment, because this is intense. This is what you see. Can you see that, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is the person that you see is an elven, appears to be an elven woman with long black hair and wings sprouting from her back. You see she's draped in like a white cloth armor, almost like a priestess garment. Very elegantly dressed and wielding a large staff. And then I will put you back down here. Okay, that's what you saw when you went up there.
When I'm done summoning Horsey, I tell the group that we have to go upstairs, but it might be more combat.
More combat? You mean there might be some enemy hostiles up there?
Well, I'll try to make friends, but sometimes it doesn't work. Especially if we have to
Question.
kill her to steal from her.
Quick question.
Yes?
Hmm.
Potentially quick answer.
What am I looking at right now?
You are looking at a waterfall that descends into a dark chasm further down than your eyes can see.
A water what now?
A waterfall going downwards into a chasm further than your eyes can see.
Okay.
So we looted 4 darts and what else?
Alright.
1 seeker dart. And
that's all on
was
Mika's
part of the
inventories.
four.
Don't worry about that.
And then Mika noticed a coin pouch on the Hurricane's waistband.
I'll grab it, of course. What is in said coin pouch?
In said
For
coin
notes.
pouch is 25 platinum pieces. And then you are, Marcus, looking at this pit that descends downwards. Well, you were before you moved. And you feel a hefty wind going upwards from that pillar.
Into my face?
Jump
Yeah.
in, Marcus.
Yeah.
See what's down there.
Oh no, I'm good. If I'm not here, who's going to save all you lot from dogs?
I'm really
Can
curious.
anyone heal
horse.
me?
Oh, no, don't bring up the horse. It's too soon to speak of Sue Horsey.
I'm curious.
Literally an ethereal being, Marcus.
Huh? Oh. He looks over at Paul, and he gets a little excited. Are you bringing them back?
I'm just imagining that mind blown gif.
It did blow his
Stay
mind.
focused during the cast. He would not answer you until Horsey appeared.
I take your silence as confirmation. You have much in common with ladies here.
I am curious where. Okay.
Well, it might be 10 minutes instead of 1.
It is
Hopefully
10
Marcus
minutes, yes.
doesn't say that. too
Can
many people.
anyone heal me?
Ugh. Yes, come here.
I imagine Nystra like just really bloody and like scratched up, just kind of like, can anyone heal me? And they just ignore her. Can anyone heal me?
I can't do this very often, but... Oh, gosh. That's horrible. Second level for 8 HP.
Racer's wounded, but she's just more pissed than anything.
You can't re-roll those.
No, I can't. That's what's
Do you
really
have
hurts me
anything
about this.
stronger?
You know what? It's called Don't Get Hit.
Hey, just watch the next time I save your ass.
Well, I mean, hold on. What does the fox say? Can you do any healing?
She literally doesn't have cure wounds.
Yes. I saw you speak words earlier, and suddenly Nissa was back up again. Perhaps you could do the same thing?
You realize it's a D4, right?
Yeah,
I would spend
Literally-
all of my spell slots. And
I've
heal less
got
than a level
one.
3
I've
cure
got
wounds.
one spell slot of each left right now.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Amika is gonna look real frustrated and be like, "I am not a healer." And go ahead and cast level 1 healing word. Yep, that's 5.
Not bad.
That's about right.
She's at 29 out of
You healed me
64.
Yeah, I still had level 2 spell slots at that point, and it rolled max on both die.
Okay, I was looking to see where this actually went. Cool. All right.
He's gonna puff off, looking annoyed. Go upstairs. Storm off, looking annoyed.
You're going upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will go upstairs as well.
Mesa will follow her.
Me and Horsey would follow them, or I might even be leading.
Oh, a dead horse.
No, Horsey springs into existence as if having never seen any wear or tear at all. So, as you begin to walk upstairs, you reach the top, and you see that the stairs rise 30 feet into a spacious 20-foot-high chamber containing a map of an ancient dwarven realm meticulously etched into the flagstone floor. The far end of the chamber, a high throne sits atop a marble dais, overlooks everything. Peaked arcades hung with gossamer sky blue curtains run the length of the chamber on either side. From behind these, a hefty incense wafts in your direction, its sweet smoke moving like a creature of air. Behind the high throne, a great spiraling horn rests in an alcove. Sitting in the chair, you see a thin elven woman draped in white, almost priest-like garments with wings jetting out of her back. She has on a circlet across her head. She has dark black hair, and she's carrying a large metallic, I want to say staff, but it's got a spearhead on the end of it.
Ooh.
And this is what you see. Y'all are galloping up there with the horse and everything. So, who all is going? So it's Raisa, Amika, Marcus, and Paul. What is Nysra doing?
I guess she'll follow the party up.
All right, so
Yep.
I'm gonna copy all this, delete it all.
Rah, rah.
The people with 4 temp HP, so Nysra and Paul, that temp HP goes away. Which is the way heroism works at the end of the 1 minute.
Let me find a way to move all this around where you can at least have a glimpse of the room. I want you to have a glimpse of the room, but do not go moving around.
You could pause it.
Oh!
This is what you see, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Right.
Ba-ba-bum.
Woo!
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Yeah, so you have entered a throne room with a lot of shit going on here, and some shit going on here. But yeah, that is where we'll end.
That is where we went.
Bum bum bum, and you do see a humongous horn spiraling back behind the throne. So cool.
Smaller.
Seems
Ha!
like someone met.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause, mute this. Okay, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate the follows like Dats and Dice and the Monka and Bloom. All of you, thank you so much for following and hanging out and watching our session tonight. So
I wonder if we come in.
check back in on Saturday evening. We do my homebrew campaign, which is
He isn't mute us.
been going on since March.
Well, I meant
believe.
through
So it's been going on a long
stream.
time. We're about halfway through.
Yes.
And so that is a
mute
completely
us.
homebrew. This is Princess of the Apocalypse, of course. We do this every Wednesday and every Saturday at 8:15 p.m.
Why should
Central.
we always have such interesting and
Until midnight, we
bizarre
run our homebrew campaign. So, and it's pretty much with the same roster. There's one person different in each. So, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it, your support, and we'll see you for the next one. Thanks.